Welcome back. This is Rito here with a showcase video. I'm on a different character than you've normally seen. This is my builder character. You're going to see him a little bit more going forward since I'm going to be doing some build videos, and I'm really excited to release those, but it's still a while before those will be ready. But I wanted to show off some of the really awesome auto build features in the Luiafk mod. I've got all sorts of auto builders in my inventory here, and I want to play around and see how these items work. The only one I've used so far is the Arena Platform Builder, and I really think it's an awesome tool. The Luiafk mod is a quality of life mod that adds a lot of unlimited potions, unlimited arrows, and all sorts of cool stuff like that. It also adds this really awesome improved drill mount, which I made a video about. It is super cool mount that can, clear out areas really fast and efficiently. I'm on just a random world that I don't care about because this will be a little bit destructive to use all these auto builders. So I would definitely recommend not playing around with them on your main world. Definitely try each of these auto builders on a fresh world. In order to use any of the Luiafk auto builders, first of all, you need to craft them. And then in the tooltips, it says right click to choose options on almost every one of them. So what you want to do is just have it selected, and all I need to do is right click, and then it gives options right here. So you can kind of play with the options. So lights on and off, it will create, lights for it. You can place campfires and bubbles. You can choose which type of material you want to do it in. So I'm going to go ahead and just do wood, and I'll just leave the other settings off. Actually, yeah, let's just try it first with just wood. And you see right there, it creates a super long platform, and it actually keeps going. You can see if there's something that blocks the platform from being built, it will just build right through it, and it just keeps going. One thing is that it builds to the left of where you place it. I don't know if we can make it build and go in the right direction. You can see right there, I put it right in here, and it built off to the left. We can change it to ebonwood, and it doesn't overwrite. That's interesting. But if you put another one right below it, it will create an ebonwood platform. And then you've got shade wood, rich mahogany, pearl wood, all sorts of options there. And then there's the place campfires and bubbles option. So you see right here, it creates one that already has campfires, solid blocks right there, so you can hang heart lanterns, and bubbles so you can drop honey in it. Very useful, and it's very liberal on the amount of bubbles that it gives. So in order to craft it, it's pretty simple. You just need 300 of any wood, 60 of any torch, and a builder potion. So next I want to check out the fishing biome builder. It can be crafted from dynamite, stone, wood, crimson or ebonstone, ice, mud, jungle grass, and mushroom grass. So it's a bit of a recipe, but most of this is very easy to come by. Very similar to the first auto builder, you want to right click, and then you've got all sorts of options. So the first is you can select what type of material it's going to be built out of. So in this case, we can do stone slab, and then we can actually select what type of biome we want. So let's go ahead and do a corruption stone slab, and let's see what it looks like. Whoa. So it basically just creates a huge block of corruption, enough to change the biome, and you can see our biome music just changed. Now that we've created an artificial biome, we can use the pool builder to create the pond. This recipe is a little bit more tricky. It requires a reaver shark, dynamite, stone blocks, wood, and the ultimate liquid manipulator, which is just an unlimited water, lava, honey, and sponge. And the unlimited of these require 30 of each type. Well, the sponge is actually pretty simple. It's just silk, coral, hive, and obsidian. So what we do is we once again right click to choose our options. So you can actually make a pool of honey. That's cool. And then we can do stone slab as the material. If you just select the buckets, all it will do is basically give you an unlimited amount of lava. And so you can actually just select a certain material like water, so we can, you know, clean up all that lava. So you can manually fill in a pond using this pool builder. And then you can also do a fishing pool builder. So let's try a fishing pool builder with water and see what that does. Ooh, that's really cool. I just used it 3 times, a bit unnecessary. It basically just creates a pool with the material of your choosing and fills it automatically with water. Let's try just 1 or 2 other options for this. Let's do gray brick, lava, and fishing pool builder. And then we can also choose to have walls on. I'm curious what that does. Very cool. So what it does is it creates a background wall behind it, and you've got the gray brick like we selected and a lava pond. And we could do that with honey, and let's go palm wood with a background. And there we go. We kind of intersected those a little bit. But as you can see, there's a lot of cool options. And then if you want, you know, like a crimson ice chunk, you can put that down right there, and this will turn it to a crimson biome. Or you can go hallowed. And yeah, so you can do, I'm kind of being sloppy with this, but you get the picture. You can do tons of cool stuff with this fishing biome builder, which is basically just a biome builder. It doesn't have to be for fishing. If you're going to farm something, you can use it for that as well. This dirt rod's a really cool item, especially for building an AFK farm, because you want the maximum spawn, and a lot of times the little holes in the ground will catch mobs spawning in them. So what this does is it levels and fills the ground beneath you, 300 wide, 50 deep. You can also do an option where it clears 50 tiles up. So, whoa. You can see right there, it just went through and filled everything with snow. I thought it was going to use dirt, but it used whatever I was standing on. That's where it ended right there. So it just completely flattened everything out, filling it completely in with snow. Let's try it like right here. This will be a good way to demonstrate. You see, it just builds this entire thing. And so this is a perfect way to have an arena for like the Dungeon Defender event, or just for summoning in the Pumpkin Moon, or whatever you want to do. Now it's completely flat, and you're not going to have any enemies spawning below you. So the spawn rate will be greatly increased. In 1 click, we can turn this entire area into an ice biome farm. And there we go. We have an ice biome farm. And you see it goes off to 300 blocks, and immediately we have everything we need to farm up tons of items and mobs in the ice biome. Let's go back to the surface and try out the prison builder. So this builds an NPC prison, and you can choose all sorts of different options. And the prison is going to be kind of the tall NPC house. It looks like it builds everything to the left, and it's super intuitive. And in no time at all, you can have a full NPC prison right here. Like, this is taking hardly any time. And then we can use our arena platform builder and set it to Boreal as well. And we can set a platform right there. And all of a sudden you have a fully functional base. It takes 200 wood and an unlimited house enabler. So let's check out what the house enabler is. It's just 10 light sources, 10 tables, 10 chairs, and 10 doors. Next, I want to look at the auto elevator. So as you know, the name would suggest, the auto elevator will create a elevator all the way down through your world, and you can also add a background and lining around it, so it'll look really cool. So let's go ahead and switch over to it and see what options it has. So you can choose to have a rope on or off, and you can do different types of materials. So I think stone slab would look pretty awesome. And let's go ahead and just have lights on, and we can just go right in the center here and try it out. There we go. It is an awesome elevator with lights all the way down. One cool thing about this is that the lights don't actually show up. I'm not sure how these lights are working, but these walls prevent enemies from spawning, and it's just a really cool effect. You need unlimited dynamite, which is crafted from a stack of dynamite, 150 dynamite. And then you need stone slabs, gray bricks, wood, and unlimited torches, which is from 396 torches. So it's actually a really simple recipe. The next thing is the Skybridge auto builder. Let's go find a planetoid. Yeah, right here. And let's drop a Skybridge. So the options for the Skybridge are very similar to the platform builder. And this one just doesn't have the option of doing, the fire and bubbles. But otherwise, it's basically just a platform that will stretch across the entire world. So let's do like a boreal wood. Set that down. That looks pretty awesome. And now we have a Skybridge in like an instant. And it goes and stretches across the entire world, especially in the Calamity mod. If you're going to be doing a fight against the Devourer of Gods, this will be a huge time saver. You just drop 2 of these, maybe like 20 blocks, 10 blocks apart, and you're pretty much set up to have a perfect arena to fight the Devourer of Gods. Let's take a quick look at how to craft the Skybridge. You're kind of seeing a trend for most of these. You usually need a couple stacks of the materials required, and then in this case you just need some cloud, wood, builder potions, and gravitation potions. I guess that's just making sure that you've been able to get a gravitation potion and get into the sky. I'm in the jungle, and let's just try using this minecart platform builder. And I've got the walls turned off right now, platform on. I'm going to turn the lights off. And ooh, we can select between minecart and platform. So right now I've got it set to do minecart, and let's just click that right there. Interesting. It builds just like a subway. Let's do a platform builder, and let's put walls on and see how that works. Interesting. So this does an obsidian platform, and that will not get destroyed by lava. So you can do the platform builder, and let's try with walls off. It's just the normal wood, but when you put walls on, it creates it out of obsidian. So that's a pretty interesting thing. We can quickly build an obsidian platform across the entire underworld, and you can see just like that we have an arena perfect to fight the wall of flesh. So it's actually a combination of this one right here and the subway builder, so it's an upgrade. I didn't realize that. I thought it was a completely different thing. So the subway builder is going to do pretty much the same thing. It just doesn't have the option of doing this obsidian platform. It's just going to build, your standard minecart with walls behind it. So let's go ahead and do one with rich mahogany, and let's put lights on. And I'm just once again right clicking to pull up those effects, and there we go. I don't know, it's not for everyone, but it is cool to know that it is available. I think the most useful things are definitely being able to just throw this platform down across the whole world and be able to fight the wall of flesh without having to painstakingly build a platform. Oh, by the way, this is a calamity world. As you can see, there were planetoids, and now we're in the brimstone biome. Apparently the Luiafk mod creates valid housing out of each of these, even though there are no valid things in them. If you get too trigger happy with this arena and you come over here and you're like, oh, I want to put a platform and go the other direction, and you face the other direction and try to place something, it'll go to the left, and then you got to go and break all these platforms. And if you've got a slow pickaxe, that can take longer than just placing the platforms originally. So I would definitely say be careful when you're putting these down and playing with these. Make a new world so you don't screw up anything in your current world. And you don't want to go and flatten your whole world and then realize that it's boring now. So definitely these are good, and I would say to use them with caution and moderation. Potentially back up your world, which can be done by just going to the world files and just copy and pasting it into another folder. You can always put it back after you've tried things out. Overall, there are so many cool auto builders that Luiafk adds. I wanted to show some of these cool options that you have in the Luiafk mod, because it's not just a mod about having infinite potions or infinite arrows. It's also got all of these cool features, some of which I didn't even know about until we looked through them today. Like this Skybridge I think is super cool. I may actually use the Skybridge in one of my playthroughs to create the Devourer of Gods arena without having to spend much time. We've effectively destroyed our world here. It is completely wrecked. So just once again, do not use this on your main world to play around with it. Be really careful. We are back up here on our Skybridge that we crafted in a whole 2 seconds. Pretty amazing. It goes all the way across our entire world. This would take super long time to build without Luiafk. So if you found this video helpful and enjoyed it, be sure to like and subscribe so you can catch more of my Terraria content. I'm currently doing a Calamity Revengeance mode Let's Play series, so if you want to check that out, that's on my channel as well, and I will see you guys next time.